want you to be comfortable locating common tools and equipment.
All right, we're back with another one. And what you just saw there is Skybox AI. Pretty cool stuff. It's 3D images, 3D worlds that you can create. So 360 stuff. It's going to be great. I'm using it for a storyline project. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in storyline. That'll be kind of cool as well. And a storyline, for those of you that may not know, is any learning authoring tool. That's how you create courses online, interactive courses. So yeah, we're going to do that. Now, if you're a subscriber, I want to thank you so much. You're awesome. We have surpassed the 150 mark. And if you haven't yet, please go ahead and just hit that button. It's not going to bother you at all. It's just going to help out the channel. You can like the video as well. But this is going to be a pretty juicy one. So let's go. Right, my friends, so here we are, and we are in the awesome Skybox AI. So Skybox AI is a 3D world creator using prompts. I cannot tell you how cool this is. So look at this prompt right here. It says clearing in an enchanted forest, foggy forest, old growth trees and ferns, and look at that. And so it gives you all of this, and you can just download it and use it. Now I'm going to give you some details that you need to know. Of course, we got to break the details out. So obviously the free account allows you 15 generations per month, but you're not going to be able to download anything. So just giving you that. So you can play, and you can check the link in the description for that. Besides that, then you got the yearly ones. It's about $10 a month. And I had to get it. So yeah, I have that membership, and I'm going to show you what you can do in that membership. If you want to do it month to month, it's $12 a month. The difference is you can notice how it's the licensing, right? So this is Creative Commons by license. So it means that you have to, in some cases, give attribution in many cases. And the commercial one licensing, then that's free game, and that will put you at $24 a month. This is the best time to do learning and development production or course productions or anything like this with the help of AI, because I mean, that money is silly money. That is what you're getting is so much more than anything else. That's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and explore, show you what this is all about and what it does. So it has a lot of cool examples that you can already take a look into, and I'm going to show you one that I developed for a course. So we'll get into that. But let's say, for example, one that I play a lot with is this one here. And if we look at it for learning purposes, right? So let's say we got like a warehouse situation. You can go ahead and just boom, come in here and kind of work it. And then they have some functionality here to work with, which is creation, remix, and pretty soon they're going to have edits. So that's kind of cool, and I'm looking forward to that. They don't have it yet. So besides that, there is the premium membership, which was like $60 a month. Has the Techno Wizard, is the Techno Wizard membership, and that has the 3D environment, I guess, that you can work with. So it's all alpha and beta type of stuff right now. What I love about this prompt interface, which pretty sure is using somewhat of ChatGPT in the back end. You do have negative text, so the elements of negative prompting, so you can avoid whatever it is you want. So for example, you're going to notice here that there's graffiti on that wall, right? So if I don't want that graffiti, if I can spell graffiti today, all right, and you have that. Now I want to make you aware of something before I hit generate. Every time you hit generate or remix or whatever, it's going to take a credit from here. I have 1,200 credits because, again, I bought the yearly stuff, right? So for the year, I have 1,200 credits, and I got priority speed. Speed meaning the content creation. So how long is it going to take to create something? But every time you hit it, you're going to see a number drop. So when you're on the free plan, you only got 15. So be careful with that. That's all I say. But since I'm your friend here, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice one of my credits and see what happens with that. So it's going to go look, it's doing the priority. Well, priority is a little faster than what I did on free. I can tell you that much. But man, this is pretty cool. This is just fantastic. This is just a cool thing because I'm going to show you then that you can use it in Storyline, and I will switch to that here in a sec. So it's going through, and we'll see what we're looking for is for that graffiti to be off the wall because it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you generated the thing. I guess I need to do a remix to use the same hallway. So note to self as you go forward. But it gave me another warehouse, and this warehouse, look, has no graffiti at all, and it has all those little boxes and stuff, right? So this is kind of cool. I think it's great. I need to explore more, obviously. I guess when we get into edit, it'll be fun to kind of be able to add in here and just add a forklift in the middle or something, or like an object, and do that. But so far, man, it's fantastic. It's pretty cool stuff. And then let me show you then a couple of other things here that it does. So this style, it has the style. So this is like ultra HD render in Model 3, because they have two different types of applications. So the latest one is Model 3, and there's Model 2. If I switch to Model 2, you have this elements here that you can sort of play with. So you can see the guides, for example, where things are at. So that's your infinity point for the 360 stuff, and doing that, right? So I'm switching back to this Model 3 because that's where the money's at. That's where the fun is at. And let's go back to explore, and then show stuff that we can set up for like games, for example, right? So if we go here and you're doing some cool setups, you can set this up to have start of a game, right? So like, welcome to the castle, or you have to make it to the castle, whatever the case. And you can navigate all the way, it's 360 all the way through and above and everything else. So very cool. And this style is called vibrant anime. So I wonder if once you got your account, which is kind of cool, you get the setups and what you have kind of rendered, and you can always go back to those. And in here, I'm going to back to this warehouse. And if we go back to the warehouse, if I switch this up and drop it over here, I'm looking to see if I have I see magic realism. I wonder, the remix. So I want to keep this thing. Let's see what happens there. All right, we'll set that up and see how that works. But it's pretty cool that it does all of this. I'd really recommend, if you're looking for, this will be a great interactivity to add to your e-learning projects, and especially for locating items, as I will show you here after we get this one render. I'm going to go a little deeper on this in another video. This is kind of like the first exploration video that I want to show you, but it looks pretty cool. This product, Skybox AI, is made by Blockade Labs. So when you want to use it, it will be blockadelabs.com, but it is a subdomain. So you have skybox.blockadelabs.com. So look at that hallway. The whole thing is set up, and you can look around. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, this type is just magic realism. So it kind of added boxes or crates to the palettes, but I think it's kind of cool. You can set this up to sort of be like a, if you can edit it, you can isolate some stuff and make it for interactive or show the scenario. But this will be great again for setting up things in Storyline. Let's take a look at what that looks like. All right, so now I'm here and I'm in Storyline 360. So what I did is I created that medical exam room, which you probably saw in the history. I didn't show it in the actual application, and I'll show you what I did there, and that is some markers. This will be sort of like a medical back office onboarding sort of module that I'm creating. It's a sample, and then here is the 360 image that I was able to generate with Skybox AI. So it's very simple. You just generate either a PNG or a JPEG sort of image, and it also generates cube stuff, cube maps. So if you want to use it on a 3D renderer or like a 3D editing tool like Blender or Unity for worlds and stuff like that, you could do that. So but let me show you then what this will look like using this type of sample, because then you can apply it in Storyline, add your 3D stuff. So easy to use, and that's it. And then just add some markers and, you know, have your markers to locate areas. So it's a great mechanism to add, you know, identified specific areas for work in the workplace. For example, for medical assistants, you go in here, you know, this is where we put our wound dressing stuff. Cool. And here is our vital sign PAL, which is our mobile vital signs equipment. And then this is medical imagery, that type of stuff. So yeah, interesting stuff. I definitely going to explore more of this. So definitely something to look at. If you want to hear more about this or any other things, go ahead and drop in the comments, like the video. We'll see you soon.